Hello again. I'm sure I can't be the only person to notice that the decline in the religious significance of Easter and Christmas in this country has coincided with the rise in acceptance and public celebration of the Muslim month of Ramadan. The Ramadan lights in Regent Street this year were a powerful sign of this trend. At a time of year when many people in Britain would once have been going to church, or at the very least thinking about the death and resurrection of Jesus, it was Islam which held the attention. Assuming that most viewers are not particularly religious, I wonder how many had their attention drawn to Ramadan this year, as opposed to the number who saw specific references to the religious meaning of Easter, that is to say the crucifixion and resurrection. For my own part, I've seen quite a bit about Ramadan and virtually nothing at all about the religious aspect of Easter. Although I'm not a Christian, I find this a little worrying. Of course, Christian observance has been falling in this country for years, but it is only recently that it has started to be replaced by attention being constantly drawn to Islam. Over Easter, the tannoy in Sainsbury's was, for example, wishing me happy Ramadan. One cannot imagine hearing in the supermarket, though, an official message that Christ is risen. The decline in Christianity has left a vacuum in our society which Islam is rushing to fill. I'm not all that keen on this development, which is manifested in children's books celebrating Islam, such as the Mr. Men one, which is the thumbnail to this video. Although I like to visit mosques from time to time to pray in them, this doesn't mean that I'm a believer in Islam, and there are certainly some aspects of the faith which I feel we can easily do without in this country. Most religions, it seems to me, have a bit of the truth in them and shed light on the numinous and divine, but I think that Christianity is probably the best of the bunch. And if our society is going to have a religion as its yardstick and to provide ethical values to be held up as worthwhile, then I would far rather that this religion was Christianity rather than Islam. Unlike some other people, I do not see anything sinister about the rise of Islam in Britain. I do not believe it to be part of some master plan. Rather, it looks to me like a natural process. We have given up on Christianity, and children are no longer familiar with the Bible stories, nor do they learn the Lord's Prayer or start the day by singing hymns, as was the case 50 years ago. What could be more natural than that another religion would move into this vacated territory, especially if we are spineless enough not to wish to defend our own culture? You can expect to see a lot more children's books and television programmes mentioning Ramadan and Eid in coming years. The Mr. Men book is a harbinger of things to come.